Great. Awesome. Welcome back to the NA podcast with Nick and Andrea.
That's me.
Back again for another great week. Sorry for being away for a couple weeks. We did it again. Yes, but for good reason. My birthday, which was awesome. And then that's the end of our excuses.
No, it was your granddad's birthday.
It was my granddad's birthday. Yes.
Yeah, we were away for that. So
We were.
soz about it, but
also not soz because it was awesome fun.
it was.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I do. I mean, it seems like every episode we end up apologizing. We did sort of overshoot the promise a bit of Mum coming on the podcast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We brought the idea up to her, and in her defense, she was super keen on the idea, but it was just a matter of she was worried about her nursing board being cool with it and everything like that, which is totally fair enough. I don't blame her either.
Yeah. Yeah. It comes down to the legality of it all. So
That's
which
it.
we didn't think of because
Which is funny because you.
I literally, yeah, I yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, cool. Well, yeah, that's that. Yeah, but she was really keen to come on, and we're sort of tossing up whether or not to just like. Mum was like, "Oh, we'll just blur my face out, like no one will know," and I'm like, "I'm pretty sure someone will connect the dots," and so it's just a bit silly. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I did have a few topics I want to run by you. And the first one that I want to sort of get into, actually, we should probably bring up the fact that your hair's different. Very different to how it has been.
Yeah. Well, it's still coloured,
Mm.
but it's fucking blue now, not purple, with flecks of purple though. So
Mm.
I'm a mermaid. But story time.
Story time.
So I went on YouTube because I wanted to be blonde again. So I got Nick to go get me some like this hair developer stuff. I got baking soda. Used a bit of dish soap.
Yep.
There was something else in there too, but I can't remember.
Developer, baking soda, dish soap. Oh, and your purple toner
yeah,
stuff.
purple shampoo. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. So I mix it all up and I'm like ready to rumble, pretty confident it's going to work because it did for everybody else on YouTube. And I scrubbed it through my hair, made it super fat and dry and disgusting. And I left it on for half an hour, I think it was. And I walk in and I look at myself in the mirror and the tips of my hair were literally bright green. And I remember saying to you, I was like, what the hell? Like, why is my hair green? And you were like, it's just because it sucked all the dye out. Like, don't worry about it. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. Got into the shower, washed it all out. And then I screamed. And then Nick came running in and I was like, my fucking hair's green. It turned my hair green. Like blonde people will understand when you get out of a pool in summer and your hair, the chlorine turns your hair green. It was that times about 50.
It was like that and
it was just at the ends.
Yeah.
So the top half of my head was like my natural hair color. And then where the blonde should be was green. But like it was moss green. It was foul. It was disgusting. It looked like snot in my hair. And like it was funny, but at the same time I was very stressed out about it because we were going up to the Sunny Coast for your granddad's birthday the next day.
Yeah.
And we wanted to take some nice photos together. Anyways, so I cried about it. I cried about it pretty hard.
Yeah.
And then it ended up being fine because I had some teal hair dye stuff already ready to go. And I was going to dye my hair this color anyway. So it just happened a lot sooner than possible than what I first thought.
Yeah.
I just had a fucking stroke. But yeah. So that's that. So don't do those things at home, folks. Go to a fucking hairdresser.
Or it might just work for you. But also it was weird because like I wouldn't have thought that it'd just go totally green.
From purple. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird, but
I can understand
you win
like
some, you lose some.
Yeah, I can understand like if you had that like a fake blonde you know, and then like you said, like getting the pool or something, and then it changed to a green color. Cause I've seen that before, but like, yeah, that was
It was quite unfortunate.
yeah.
Yeah.
So luckily you had teal, otherwise it would have been
it would have
disaster.
been, yep, I would have been shaving my hair off. So
Yeah. Which is the next logical move from having green hair to just getting rid of it entirely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty it was a terrifying moment in my life, but also pretty funny.
Hmm.
So yeah.
No.
That's what happened.
And
looks pretty good though.
looks good now.
Looks pretty good, but I do miss my purple hair.
Yeah. Will you just go, like, once you finish that bottle, will you go back to purple?
I'm thinking blonde again for a little while. I just want to be a normal person again.
So you're
But
getting stared at?
I will say that I'm probably going to get bored of being blonde within like a month or two.
Mm.
And then I'll just dye it again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Fair enough. Blondes have more fun.
No, they don't.
No. Blues have more
Thank you.
fun.
Yep. Teals have more fun.
Deals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah. I don't really have much to talk about
That's okay.
on this here little podcast, partner.
That's okay. Well, talking about people with coloured hair, we had this girl come into work the other day, and this actually links into my birthday. So my work, every time that is your birthday, well, actually anyone's birthday, you get $80 to spend on birthday cake of your choice. Anyways, me, because I don't really, I mean, I would have gone with like apple pie or something, but I felt bad for like, we have like a lot of vegans at our workplace, so I didn't want to like, you know, upset them and like put them out or whatever. So we went to and I got these like vegan cupcakes so that we could all share them kind of thing. And there was a shit ton left because on the day it was my birthday, there was really no one in the office. So I was bringing them home, and I was in the showroom with them, and there was this a young girl and her mum were in the showroom, and they were getting served by Tellen, and Tellen, Jackson. Tellen brought the cupcakes down, and this mum was like, "Oh, what are they?" And I was like, "Oh, they're like vegan coffee cupcakes. Do you want one?" And the daughter's like, "Oh yeah, well, I'd like one because I'm a vegan." And we're like, "Oh, okay, sweet." Bit foggy. We're like, "Oh yeah, sweet. No, well, that's cool." And Tellen's been vegan. She's like, "Oh, how long you been vegan for?" And this girl's like, "Well, I'm not exactly vegan. I do eat cheese and yogurt." And it's like, well, then you're probably just not. Maybe just don't say maybe you're vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah. But I just wanted to like, what are other things like? This whole like, I guess it's like what do they call it? I'm running a blank in my head about like people pretending that they're nicer than they are. Ugh. Dickheads, yeah. Oh, that's what it is. That's right. But and I just think it's funny how like people can be like, oh well, I want to fit into this category. I would call myself that, but I don't. I'm not exactly that. I just think it's this whole like vegans or vegetarians or like.
Maybe they say it. Yeah, actually, no, you're right. I mean, I was gonna say maybe they say it because it's just easier. But then just saying you're a vegetarian would be easy too. Rather than being like, I'm a vegan, but actually I do eat dairy. So it's like, well, you're not a vegan.
Then you're not.
You're actually not a vegan. Like
At
you're
all.
like literally not a vegan.
No.
So shut up, you stupid bitch.
Well, I'm like a vegan, but I really fucking love beef. So I just allow myself beef every night instead. So I only eat red meat and the occasional pork product. But apart from that, I'm a vegan. Well, look, I wanted to get into something with you, and this is sort of jumping a bit again. But I heard about this, and I don't know, I thought it was really cool because the more I started looking into it, the more that I was like, this is way juicier than I thought it was going to be. So have you heard of Dr. Disrespect? No. Well, this dude, he's basically like a huge Twitch streamer.
Okay.
He's one of the biggest. One of the biggest that ever been. His like whole thing is kind of like he like plays like a character called Dr. Disrespect, and he's like meant to be like this play on like those like classic like 80s like macho men. He's got like a mustache and a mullet and shit,
Yeah.
and he's always shit talking, and like he's hilarious because he's like his whole job is just Twitch streaming, and he makes fucking millions of dollars doing it. Yeah. And yeah, and his like whole thing is like he just makes fun of people because they're poor and he's rich as shit. Yeah.
Okay.
but it's his character. Like his character is this asshole.
Right.
So it's funny. Anyways, I just wanted to give you just an idea of how big this dude is. So I wrote a few things down, and also this like progression of what's been happening. So he has over 4 million followers and regularly streams to 24,000 concurrent viewers. So at any one time, at least 24,000 people are tuning into his stream. His paid subscribers on Twitch make him about $35,000 a month.
Fuck.
About. And in March this year, he signed a multi-year deal with Twitch, basically just to exclusively stream on Twitch. And it's estimated to the tens of millions of dollars just for that deal, right? So he's raking in money. And again, he's like one of the biggest stars on Twitch, sorry. The only problem is, in the last 3 weeks, his Twitch channel has been completely banned.
Oh.
And no one knows why.
Okay.
As in, he doesn't know why. And they won't tell him why. And apparently it's like a thing with Twitch where it's an issue where if you get banned, they don't have to tell you why. But like it just seems so strange that like you had this dude who like not even 4 months ago has signed this, you know, multi-year, multi-million-dollar contract, and the same company that has done that to him with him has just cut them from their platform. And also what happened, and the reason they thought this was going to happen, a bunch of his all of his subscribers got refunded their monthly donations. So like that happened, and then like an hour later, channel gone. Which is weird, right?
Yes.
I want to show you something, because this is...
I'm wondering if like they were like, oh, we actually can't afford this, and then they just decided to fuck him off by banning without reason.
Maybe. That could be it. I mean, again, no one knows. And he's like even been like, I've got no idea what's going on. No one's telling me anything. I've basically been left in the dark. So just to put in perspective, again, I'll show it up here. But this is the last 30 seconds of his Twitch stream. I'll show you now.
Okay, who's it?
I appreciate everyone watching today.
Who's it in the backyard? Who is going to be looking?
We'll get we'll get through this Champions Clip. I know it's a tough. Life's weird right now.
Oh my gosh!
We'll
It did.
we'll get through this, okay? And
Hey, Christopher.
Dun dun dun! You better not taunt me. How dare you?
fuck.
You get to try.
This is like his end of the stream. This is like what happens at every end of his stream.
Okay.
So like, if you haven't watched the stream before, it seems like he could be just talking about like the current world situation. Because, you know, this was like sort of in the height of the whole Black Lives Matter stuff. So he could be like saying, oh, I know we're going to get through this together. But the fact that he kind of just goes like, because there's a whole speculation about like, why did he just say fuck? This is also the same. I think I've spoken about. This is the dude who's been on like playing on Twitch and his house has been like shot at before.
Okay.
So same dude, and like I can show you that later. But yeah, so like there's a thing that he's been like, when he said fuck, either the police were coming. The suspicion is the police were coming into his house to raid it, and the other thing is that he read a message and he said fuck. And he ended the stream. Super weird, right? But yeah,
so he wasn't wrapping it up. He just decided to end his stream.
it was like no. So he was actually loading into a new game then.
Oh.
Yeah. So like everyone's sort of like, and that's the last anyone's heard of him besides him being like, I don't know why I was banned.
Okay.
So either he was doing something that he knew and he's not saying anything about it, as in like he knows what he's done and he's keeping it under wraps for legal reasons, or he genuinely has no idea and something crazy's happened. That's weird, right?
A little.
But yeah, so everyone's staying quiet on it. Twitch isn't saying shit. He's obviously been like, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't really know. He has like said that. Actually, he goes into this later, but a few years ago in 2017, and there's another speculation that he's actually being banned for like his like personal reasons, like stuff that's happened in his personal life. Because in 2017, it came out that he had cheated on his wife, and like he had done so with like 4 women or something. So he's like
Bit of a
bit
dick.
of
But
a
like,
piece of shit.
but like they can't do that.
Well, that's what I
They
feel like
can't.
too.
No. They can't. They literally can't do that.
Mm.
What happens in someone's personal life isn't their professional life. It's not. It's that they can't do that.
No, that's what I feel like too. But
and
I
for
guess
something
like
that happened years ago.
you would have like ended him before then, right? You wouldn't have
Well, yeah.
signed.
Like
You
but
knew about this already.
exactly, but that would be like, say one of us cheated on the other, and
Yeah.
then I get sacked from my job for it.
Well, yeah. They're like,
What happens in my personal life has nothing to do with my professional life. It's not their place to do anything about that. So it's the same here.
yeah, same thing, right?
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too. I don't know. It's just weird. So there's also another thing that people reckon that he's being banned because he's sort of told his whole stream to go read books about this dude called David Icke or Ike. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But he's basically like this famous conspiracy theorist. And he recently, this David Icke dude, he got his YouTube and his Facebook page deleted due to spreading misinformation about COVID-19 and 5G towers. He was basically on this like whole bandwagon. He was kind of the dude who propelled that conspiracy.
Mm.
He's also a Holocaust denier, and he believes in the reptilian elite. Yeah. So, but again, like I don't think that that's a reason why you'd have someone banned.
Well, if he's spreading misinformation about a global fucking pandemic, then maybe.
Mm.
It's a safety thing.
Yeah.
So when someone is using their platform to spread misinformation on Twitch, then they can step in and be like, this doesn't align with us. We're getting rid of it.
Right. Yeah, that's fair enough. I guess it's just like, it all seems wild. There's another thing as well. So there's another Twitch streamer called Nick Merckx, and there was a guy who used the alias Dr. Disrespect who donated to his Twitch stream just like last week or the week before, and obviously this is post him being banned, and he basically said that like Twitch needs a scapegoat at the moment, and it was in like this really riddle style wording, but basically it just said that Twitch needs a scapegoat, like to blame everything on, because at the moment there's like a lot of rumors about sexual misconduct from Twitch's high ups on their female employees, and there's a couple girls in particular who are really pushing this and saying that this needs to change, obviously. And one girl in particular is a girl that Dr. Disrespect cheated on his wife with, which is weird as well. Now, I want to show you a photo of this girl, and I want you to tell me who it is. See if you know who it is. So this is a screen grab from a vlog.
Is that Cray?
That's Cray.
Because she's been getting shit from Thingy as well.
From who?
Keemstar.
Really?
Yeah, she's been getting dragged by him on
Shit.
Twitter. Yep.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, is that why she and Keizo broke up?
Well, I don't know.
Because they're back together, but like...
So yeah, this was back in 2017. You can actually
Oh, 2017.
Well,
Okay.
that's when this was streamed, which is also the same. This is the same. It was this video came out at E3, and then 3 weeks later, Dr. Disrespect made his video about him cheating on his wife,
Mm-hmm.
like admitting to it.
Fuck me dead.
Yeah. So that all happened, right? So that's pretty crazy. Shit, sorry. But yeah, so these two girls like really pushing this whole like Dr. Disrespect thing. And but a few months before the cheating allegations came out, and according to an unnamed source that actually works for Twitch, so he says she's actually going to go public soon with private messages and everything, wanting him to be pulled from Twitch. And obviously now he's been completely deleted, so pretty crazy. But also there's like another rumor because Ninja and Shroud, who are two different Twitch streamers, but
I know who Ninja is. I don't know
Yeah.
who.
well, they were on Twitch, but then they got multi-million-dollar deals to go to a company called Mixer, and they've actually got out of their deals recently. And so there's this rumor that they're all just banding together, and this whole Dr. Disrespect thing is just like to hype it up, to be like, what's going on?
Mm.
Which like, who knows? But yeah, super crazy, and no one knows.
Whoa. Well, for those playing at home, Cray's a DJ. She's a
Yeah.
producer slash DJ. Not my kind of music, but she's alright, I guess.
Yeah.
She's very pretty. She's a very good looking girl, but like, what the fuck, man?
It's so crazy,
I was
right?
wondering why she was getting dragged by that other fuckhead,
Yeah, but I mean,
because he's been going after her big time, and I didn't. I was like, what the hell?
what's
But I
what's
didn't
he been
go-
saying though?
I am not 100% sure, so maybe that's something else to look into. It's probably related to that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird because like again, like this, the whole thing is like it's so. Cause I don't know if Dr. Disrespect is still with his wife as well.
I'd fucking hope not.
Mm.
She's a fucking idiot. if She's still with him. No, seriously.
Yeah. I agree. But yeah, the whole thing's so strange. But like, I don't know. I think it's probably it could be nothing as well. But I think
It's hard for me to like throw in a thought about it because I don't know who the fuck he is or like what the context around everything is. So it's hard for me to be like, oh, I think it's this.
yeah.
But
It's even as someone who does have the context, like I still, who knows? Like, and it's crazy because like even because I haven't really followed the story for like about a week, and then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna Google it because I haven't heard anything. But I hope that it's still a story at least. And he had an interview like 2 days ago, and he's like, yeah, I still have no idea. I'm still left in the dark.
man, that's whack.
Mm.
So
who knows? But yeah, it's that whole like last 30 seconds thing is just, it's so weird because it does look like he's kind of like, oh shit,
my
life's about to end.
I did notice the oh fuck, but I thought he was saying it because of like it sounded like there were porn sounds.
Porn sounds.
Well, it did, and I thought
Yeah.
it was like oh shit, like accidentally like bumped something and it started playing or something
Mm.
like that.
Yeah, but he kind of goes like, fuck, and then he like looks like this, and then he cuts the stream.
Mm.
I don't know. I hope it's like, yeah. I mean, obviously the police didn't raid his house, like, because he's obviously been on having interviews since.
There would have been some kind of statement as well,
Yeah.
probably. But yeah, interesting stuff.
Yeah, so who knows?
See
But yeah,
how it pans out.
I was like, I was reading about it, and then I was like, oh yeah, I was like, oh fuck, okay, yeah, shit, he cheated on his wife. I forgot about that, and then I saw, I was just like sort of flicking through the article, and I saw Cray, and I was like, what's up? And then
Well, it's not that weird considering she plays a lot of games on Twitch herself.
Okay.
She streams pretty often, so I think she liked to stream on Twitch like before she was any kind of producer with
Oh,
a
really?
name. Yeah.
Shit.
Yep. So yeah, I think she was in that world for a while.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wonder how, sort of how, because I know this that video that the screenshot was taken was from E3, which is obviously where they met. But yeah, it's just so the whole situation is so strange. Like, can you imagine being just fired and like not having no,
I'm sure they would have said why.
yeah,
Yeah, he's probably got lawyers saying just don't say anything.
just leave it for now. And
Speaking of people not like saying shit, have you heard anything on the whole Chris D'Elia thing?
no, No.
Nothing. He's not even said anything.
I don't think so. Hey, like it's man, that still bums me out so much.
Mm.
I can't believe that shit.
Yeah, I think it's really strange that nothing's been said. Like, there's not even a statement from him. There's nothing.
No, well, it's just like he's just completely dropped off the face of the planet, and like
Hoping that it will go away.
that's how it feels, man. It just feels.
Well, the thing is, he's gonna have to stay hidden literally for the rest of his life, because the second he puts his face back out there, people are gonna be like, "No, you're a pedo.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here." But yeah, nothing.
Chris D'Elia spotted out for the first time since facing multiple accusations of sexual harassment and grooming of underage girls. Chris D'Elia was spotted for the first time out at CVS. The
So
hell?
nothing.
Wait. No, I don't think so. However, he denied the allegations and called all his relationships legal and consensual. However, D'Elia added that he was truly sorry for being a dumb guy who absolutely let myself get caught up in lifestyle. But I think that was his like
Yeah, but he said that like
original thing. Yeah.
yeah, he said that like oh god, my tongue hurts. He said he said that like a week or so after all of those allegations came out.
Hmm.
So that's old. I reckon he's just gone in hiding.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't.
Maybe he's just getting everything together with lawyers and stuff.
Hmm. He's been dropped by his promoter. But I don't he hasn't even posted anything to like. At least say something.
Mm.
Say more than because like.
Like he's not even defending himself, which is whack. But you know,
Especially that girl that's like, it was so obvious that I was in high school. Like, she had like photos of her at her like prep rallies and stuff like that.
mm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all a bit wiki. But
Oh. I was like, oh, Chris D'Elia Twitter. Googled it, and then I clicked on that, and it's because I can't view it because your account's been blocked.
oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my fucking god. So Twitter suspended my 2 accounts. Okay. I had Twitter for about 10 years of my life, and I'm 25. And I got a couple of like warnings for telling like a racist old people to shut the fuck up and like go die and stuff. But I literally I said to an old lady who was like saying how like black people like are basically scum of the earth. I told her to go kill herself, which is okay.
Which is
Like I get it, that's awesome. And I didn't say go kill yourself. I told her to hurry up and die. There's a difference.
that is a big difference.
Okay. And which is it's still not like, but that was the last straw for Twitter. And so they suspended my account and they will not give it back.
Well,
I have appealed it twice now, and they are like, this is what you've done. And they sent me all of the times that I've said really awful things to people in the 10 years that I've been on Twitter. And yeah, they're like, you've had your warnings.
Well, I mean, I like that when you try to click into just someone else's Twitter account, it gives you 3 examples of what you've said to people.
That was my Animal Crossing account.
I like.
So
it
I made
is too.
a second account for Animal Crossing because I wanted to to sell my turnips.
Yeah.
But this little fucking bitch in these.
Oh, she got her ratchet ass friends onto me. Whatever shall I do?
This little bitch was being a fucking asshole to me. And so I promised myself I wouldn't get into Twitter fights on that account, and here I was getting into fights. But I can still go on to my main one.
Yeah.
I just can't tweet and nobody can see me. Oh God, what am I doing?
Wait, so right. So but what about your Animal Crossing one?
That one got suspended as well.
Oh.
Oh. It's just coming up with this now. Okay, never mind. Sigh.
Mm.
But anyway, whatever. So, yeah.
And that's the end of Twitter for you.
That's the end of Twitter. It was a good run.
Mm.
So if anybody's watching this who decided to subscribe from Twitter, that's why you haven't seen me. That's why I'm dead. Because Twitter took me the fuck down because they took the side of racist people. So I don't even want to be on there anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you can't tell an old bitch to kill herself, what can you do?
Exactly. I'll just do it on Facebook instead.
Exactly. Yeah. Ban me on Facebook.
Yeah.
No. He hasn't said anything. June 16th was his last.
Yeah, about
Tweet.
how he was like, I love this kid.
Yeah, which is.
Aged very poorly. So,
Yeah, man.
Twitter can eat my ass anyway. Hey, Twitter Corp, if you're watching this, hurry up and die.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Man, I can't believe. And like.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, for sure.
And to be fair, my mental health is a lot better since I've not been on there. So,
Yeah.
who's the real winner, Twitter?
Yeah. I think. I miss it so much. It's like crack.
Yeah. It fucking is like crack. It is. And I was just so obsessed with keeping up with with the news and with what was going on in the music world and the world in general, and you just get so sucked in.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm so oblivious to a lot of it, and I kind of feel bad about it, but I can't do anything about it.
No, wish I could.
But, oh well.
But yeah. The world's a weird place.
Yeah, it is. Yep. It is a weird place. It is a weird place.
Mm.
Yeah.
I would have expected Chris to at least put a fucking podcast out.
Well, why would he?
Just to
get
be
fucking-
like,
That would
no,
be such
but like,
no. That would be such a fucking dick move.
not like a,
No. I don't even mean an apology one trying to explain himself.
right. Just don't.
Because he's still capitalizing off of that. Off of something awful that he's done.
What if he made it so he wasn't making any money off it?
But the thing is, it's not his story to tell. He's the fucking bad guy here. So why should he have a chance to explain himself? He's done the fucking wrong thing.
That's true. Yeah. Shit. When do you think because there's this argument for I know I've told you about Louis C.K. and what he did, because he's recently in the last sort of 6 months to a year been trying to come back into comedy. Yeah, sorry, I already sorted that out.
Okay.
Yeah, in the last 6 months to a year, he's been trying to come back into comedy.
Yep.
And it's been met with sort of mixed things because the other thing is that none of the comedy clubs where he's been showing up to have wanted to be hey, Louis C.K. is on the bill tonight. You guys should come check him out. They've just been sort of here he is, and he's on stage now.
Mm.
And a lot of people have been fuck you. I don't want to support this dude. I don't want to see him, especially women, which I do totally get. But I guess there's this whole thing of when is it okay for someone to try to still have a career in a life?
I think it is okay for them to try and make a comeback after doing something fucked up, but they need to prove that they've taken the steps to change who they are as a person,
Mm.
and like that they do regret those actions. They need to like take the accountability for those. Be like, yeah, that was I did that. It was really fucking awful. I've been really upset about it all, and I've done this, this, and this to change
Mm.
myself and the way that I think, and I'll never do anything like that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Because like he
And-
he went up to face the earth.
In saying that though, it's not something that you just like, oh, it's okay, just don't do it again. So it's up to whoever is in front of him
Yeah.
at the end of the day. So some people are going to be like, okay, I guess like that's in the past now, you've changed, let's go. Where some people are going to be like, no, you're fucking disgusting, I don't want to support you. And then he's just going to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
That's because your actions, when you do fucking stupid shit like that, disgusting shit like that, you have to face the consequences.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, I mean, it was also at the sort of height of like the when the Me Too movement had like really kicked up in a gear. So yeah, I guess it's like, I don't know, it's been like a good couple of years that he hasn't done like anything.
Mm.
Like he's simply, which I think like he's clearly showing, he never denied it, by the way. He was always like, yeah, that's what I did. I'm a real piece of shit for that. And then he just like dropped off the face of the earth for a couple of years. And now he's trying to come back and he's doing it the right way. And like he's recently released a new comedy special. And like his first joke was like, hey, has anyone else had the worst couple of years of their life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like that's my opinion. Like if you can kind of show like, oh, you know, I've been to therapy about it. I've been going to fucking see a psychiatrist once a week. I'm medicated, whatever. I've quit drinking. I've quit drugs altogether. Rehabilitated. I've turned my life around. Here I am trying to fucking be a comedian again without being a piece of shit on the side.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, it's like, it's just however people take it. Like you can't change what other people think at the end of the day. Yeah.
Well, that's it.
So like some people will be like, okay, it's fine. But other people are going to be like,
Yeah, and that's okay too. Like I think it's completely up to the person
it's very
that's
subjective.
taking in that.
Yeah, because like he did something awful.
Yeah.
And like that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Whether you've changed your ways or not, some people are never going to get past it.
Yeah. I know. So
Yeah. But like all he can do is just give it a crack, and if people don't want him, then they don't want him, and he's just gonna have to find something else to do.
yeah, unlike, and he's taken, like I said, he took it really well. He like his.
So we fucking should.
Well, I know, but I mean, then you got people like Cosby,
Mm.
who is just like, do you see him leaving court? And he, wait, I got to show you, but yeah, because like, which actually I think's a funny juxtaposition, because like, Louis C.K. was always like, I fucking love masturbating or whatever. Like that's obviously not a joke of his, but like, you know, that sort of comedy. And then Bill Cosby was like always like the dad of America, and he was just raping women. Like 50 plus, was like one of the most prolific rapers in America, and he was just super clean on stage. I think it's such a weird juxtaposition.
Mm.
I'm not Billy Slater.
You want to have a threesome?
With Billy Slater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Yeah, I
Billy Slater
mean,
and me, or would you cuck it and watch?
Yeah, I'd like to get cucked by.
Or do you want me to be the cuck and when I watch you get pegged?
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. That'd be cute. I like that.
That'd be
Cute. Wait, check this out. Oh, hang on. Actually, let me get back to the beginning so I can. Starting now. It makes it easier. This is him leaving. This is Bill Cosby leaving of his trial.
They're gonna see it.
Yeah.
Are people yelling out for him?
Imagine still just supporting this piece of shit.
That's the thing. Chris D'Elia's still got a fucking massive fan base.
That's true.
See, that's disgusting. Are they yelling
Wait.
at him?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
Oh,
they're
fuck.
yelling. I think they're yelling at him.
They are. Yeah, they are. Oh, you God. Yeah,
There
they're
you go.
yelling. Damn it. Wrong one.
Women lives matter. Right. I thought that they were like literally like, oh my God, Bill Cosby.
Billy. Oh my God, Bill Cosby. Okay, no, this is it. This is it. Sorry. Yeah.
Dude, is he mentally fucking ill?
He's like
Well-
105. So, like, I'm sure. But also, definitely because he's
Raped a bunch
raped
of women.
a bunch
but
of
like,
women.
ew, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
See, that's a fucking fine example. Sorry, that's a fine example of fucking people in like a position of fucking power
Mm.
being like, I'm above the law, nothing's gonna fucking touch me.
But just like
Fuck you, dog.
so unaware.
Oh,
Hey.
hurry up and die.
Hurry up and die, Bill. Man.
Fuckhead. Ugh.
Yeah. It's like him and Harvey Weinstein are like just two of like the biggest pieces of shit ever.
What was
And
that
they're
one
both
more
just
word?
like withering away in prison now, which is just so good. Oh, Harvey was in court like a couple of months ago, and he's now like frailing in a walker, which I can only hope that he's in a walker because he's just been penetrated so many times. Dude, I hope the worst for that man.
Oh yeah.
And Bill Cosby.
Wait, was he the one with the like the gangrene dick?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. They reckon
Imagine whipping that out. It's
Yeah,
like it's like fucking necrotic, and you're just whipping that out. Like, are you?
I want you to suck it.
Where does that confidence come from?
Well, the thing is, it's like it's like this whole mental. I mean, who knows if he actually does have a gangrenous dick? That's the rumors, and
No,
I
that's
I
what
like
some
those
of the women
rumors.
have said.
Yeah.
That he whipped his dick out and it was gangrenous.
Yeah, because he had some venereal disease or something.
I don't fucking know, but
And,
he's
like,
fucking
dropped off.
whipping out as like a fucking half burnt sausage.
Yeah, and yeah, but it's just like a power trip thing. It's like no one else is gonna touch it, so the only way I can get someone to touch it is if I like be like, and if you suck it, I'll make you a star.
Yeah.
And he looks like a fucking troll.
Well, that's the
God.
thing, and like it just is that
The worst.
That's what the issue is with men that are fucking super famous or like have that power.
Yeah,
Oh, men fucking suck.
yeah, men are the worst.
They fucking are, except
Mm.
for you.
Oh,
You're alright.
and any of our subscribers.
no.
No, not any of them. Some of you are probably pieces of shit. Well, I mean, if the law of averages,
Yeah.
100 people watched our last one. There's, if you imagine that's one view per person, probably one of those people are a piece of shit.
Probably.
Bill it.
You're probably right.
Looking at you.
Got him.
Got him.
Speaking of Billet,
Bow, bow.
Tom Billet, if you're watching this, I'm fucking outing you right now.
Oh God.
I'm talking about that time on Snapchat where I was just chilling. Yeah. So Billet and I go way back.
Yeah.
We went to high school together, but we weren't friends in high school. We became friends after high school, which is still really weird to me. I don't know. It was just weird. Anyways, I was just chilling the other night. I can't even remember how this happened or where I was. It was here, but I don't know where. Anyways,
On the couch. And my mum was here.
oh yeah. Suddenly, I get the Snapchat, a video from my dear friend Tom Billet, and it was quite literally a video of him shitting. Not just like this, like, hey, I'm doing a poo. Like, it was his turd exiting his asshole. And it was like, I literally was like, okay, I can deal with gross things. I think things like that are fucking hilarious, but I was like, the whole time. And then I messaged you about it because
Yeah.
I was pooing. That's how it happened. I think
Right.
I told him I was taking a dump. Anyways, I messaged you about it, and then you, I can't remember.
No, yeah,
He
because then
asked-
you're like, oh, because you text me being like, hey, can,
He wanted
Tom
to
had
add
you on
you
Snapchat.
so that he could send it to you.
and then surely enough, I got it.
Nick hasn't even
And
met
this is the
him.
video. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say that's questionable. I didn't save it. Well, Tom sent it to us. You didn't screen record it.
I think he just sent it to me in a.
Oh no.
Chat.
But anyway, that's that. And I don't even know how the fuck we got on that topic, but yeah.
I do have it.
Oh my god. End him. End him.
Well, paid to get cancelled. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck that came up, but anyway, yeah.
Cool. Well, that's a pretty short one if you want to end it now.
No, I've got something to talk about because I'm a good person.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a really good person.
You are. You're a great person.
Yep, I'm
Oh, yep.
generous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Giving.
a good person. I volunteer for this organization.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm talking with a lisp because my tongue really fucking hurts.
Oh, yeah.
I got my teeth done today. I got like a crown put on and it just everything is hurting. So
And she didn't put a filling in properly and now
yes,
it's all
I've got
flappy
a
tooth.
fucking filling falling out of my face that I
Yeah.
got like a month ago. Anyways, so I'm a really good person, even though I tell people to hurry up and die sometimes. I volunteer for an organisation called Save a Horse Australia because... Oh, you were pointing at this. I was like,
But
fuck,
also
sorry.
definitely stop touching it. The
You are not
springs.
my fucking dad.
Luckily.
Anyway, God. Yeah, so I volunteer for Save a Horse Australia. And I just wanted to give them a little bit of a shout out and a little bit of a background on what we do. Well, I don't do it, but I go there and sometimes help out. Anyways, so the whole background of Save a Horse Australia is horses. Who would have thought? And so what they do is they go out and they rescue horses, as stated, who are
Where from?
It's from all different places. Sometimes they're just abandoned in someone's paddock and they've just left them there to starve and die. Sometimes they're from like auctions and sales and stuff where those horses are being bidded on by doggers to get taken to get slaughtered.
Mm.
And then sometimes they're just surrendered because their owners can't look after them anymore. But yeah, most of the time they come in and they're very skinny and they're sick or they're injured. And we take care of them and we rehabilitate them, feed them and make them fat again, love them so that they're not scared anymore. And yeah, give them their medications and dress their wounds and stuff. I don't do any of that because I'm a volunteer. I'm not allowed to do any of that. But yeah, that's what we do. And we're always looking for donations and supporters. And so please donate.
Yeah. One
Yeah.
thing that like I found pretty insane when you sort of first going out there and because I'm sure like a lot of people listening, I didn't know anything about Save a Horse Australia until you had even brought them up, let alone started going out there. And the one thing that was really staggering to me is that there is just next to fuck all support
Yes.
for charities in general like that, but especially Save a Horse where the cost outlay is huge.
Yep. So like one horse's medical bill could be like 20 grand.
Yeah.
And because Save a Horse, they are solely, they run solely off donations. They don't get money from anywhere else. They're donations only. Like
Yeah.
they got to pay their staff. They got to do all these other things. And so all the money that comes in as donations goes towards like going out and physically rescuing a horse and giving them what they need to be rehomed.
Yeah.
And then once they are rehabilitated, these horses are adopted for like $200. So they could be a really good quality, like ex-race horse with like fucking 20 years of their life left, and they're a good riding horse and a really good pet and whatever. And you're picking them up for $200.
Mm.
So yeah, we're always looking for people to donate money.
Yep.
The fucking car out there is all fucked up. So need a new car,
Yeah.
even if it's just a piece of shit. So if you know anything, let me know.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise it's a really cool little charity.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah, so we always need money.
Yeah.
And I'm always donating my money out of my own pocket to help keep them afloat and stuff. And I hope other people do the same thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Give them a like on the old Facebook and you'll see pictures of all the ponies that we rescue
Mm.
and all the things that we do. And yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say about that.
No, well, I mean, it's a huge thing that Sabre Horse does, but also a huge thing that the volunteers do as well. Actually, because there's only, what, 3 paid staff?
There's a couple. There's two main girls that are out there all week, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
5.
paid staff.
Yeah.
And then I'm not sure about the committee, like the higher ups. I don't know about them, but the actually on the ground, there's 5
Okay.
girls that go out there.
Mm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and obviously the car recently that you guys used for feed and all that jazz just broke down.
It sounds
And-
like they're still using it, but like it takes about 40 goes to start the fucking thing. It
Mm.
sounds like a lawnmower starting.
Okay.
That's how bad it is. And the
Mm.
doors don't even shut. Like we're just hanging out of this fucking car. Anyway, yeah. So
So
that's that.
if you're in the Brisbane area, and if you've got a car that they could have, essentially that's what they're asking for.
Gold Coast area.
Gold Coast area.
Yes. Yeah. So they're
Yeah.
a really, really cool charity.
Mm.
If you want to give them a geese.
Yeah, and yeah, the amount of money that goes into that place for, you
Yeah.
know, essentially a very selfless thing that you guys are doing. So it's huge. I think it's really important
Mhm.
and something that a lot of people should be able to get behind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Well, cool. Well, we're at 52 minutes, so probably a good time as any to wrap up. Cool. Have a good one. Thank you for joining me, my love. Good
Hi.
job. And thank you for watching again. As always, you can follow us on our social medias here on the title card. Subscribe. I never said it before, but subscribe. Give the actual video a like, and also
Share it.
And also, I'm going to be starting to upload these to SoundCloud for anyone that just wants to listen to it and wants to find it in a separate location as well. So that'll be all previous episodes will be uploaded there as well.
Cool.
So a bit of backlogging to do, but that's okay.
Hit me up if you have any questions about the charity.
Oh yeah. In the description will obviously be links to Save a Horse Australia. And again, if you guys have anybody know anybody or have one yourself, just an old beat up 4x4 in the
Doesn't
Gold
even
Coast
have
area.
to be roadworthy. It's just for a paddock. It's just a paddock basher.
Yeah, that'd be huge. Immense would go so far. So again, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. And goodbye.
Bye.